guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another build video. So today we are finishing our first neighborhood of Willow Creek. I've been rebuilding all the lots in the world, in Willow Creek specifically, and Oasis Springs. But today we're finishing our first neighborhood of Willow Creek, and all that we have left is this empty lot right here. This is the Bargain Bend lot, and it's originally empty when you start a new save file. So for the empty lots in these two particular worlds, I had decided that instead of building more empty houses, I would build community lots in these areas instead. So Willow Creek doesn't currently have a cafe, and I have this ideal that I wanted to build a kind of indoor-outdoor cafe, but mostly outdoor. I wanted to use the new kit that we got. Is it a kit or a stuff pack? I think it's a stuff pack. I feel really bad saying this, but I honestly don't know what the name of it is because I felt like it was Backyard Oasis, and I don't think that's correct. I think that's wrong. So I don't know if it's the backyard stuff. Is it backyard patio stuff? I don't know. Let me see if I can tell. It just says backyard on here, so maybe it's the backyard stuff pack. I'm not sure. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about, but I have pulled out pretty much every item from that pack and I've laid it out so that we can use it in this build. We may not use everything. I might delete some of this, but I just wanted to know what we had to work with because I haven't really built with this kit stuff pack thing yet. This pack. So basically that's it. We're going to be building a little Willow Creek cafe, and I'm going to be trying to use a lot of this stuff. There's going to be a lot of outdoor area, outdoor seating, outdoor tables, stuff like that. We're going to really focus on the outside of it, but we do want to have an interior area as well, just in case there's bad weather. And I do want the house to kind of look, not the house, but the cafe. I want it to look like maybe it was a residential house and it's been converted to a cafe. Like maybe somebody bought it and they've started running their own coffee shop out of it, or cafe, whatever you want to call it. So let's just get started building the structure of it first. I feel like that's the #1 thing that I need to get sorted out. I'm going to start out with just a box, and I do want to have a little bit of a front porch area. I do want a little space out in the front, so I'm going to go on and put it on a foundation. I actually feel like I'm going to have to do something that I don't normally do. I feel like I'm going to have to start out building the interior of this to make sure that I have enough room for everything before I actually work on the exterior. I feel like I just got to do that because otherwise I'm just going to get irritated if I get to the end of this build and stuff won't fit into the interior. So let's start out there. I'm going to pick out some flooring, and I do want this to be a very bright, kind of colorful, happy build. So I'm going to go to kind of my go-to flooring, this base game flooring. I don't know why, I just really like that. And then for the colors of the wallpaper, let me think for just a second, because I want it to kind of match whatever color we go with out here. And right now I have the very neutral swatches. So let's see kind of what we have. We got this swatch, which is kind of blue, yellow, pink. We can kind of go with that. Let's get back into the interior. Okay, I gotta focus. I want something maybe a little bit fancier looking as well. I want it to be kind of elegant, not elegant, maybe that's not the right word, but just maybe a little bit more upscale, like maybe something like this. Maybe that might be too fancy. This one, I kind of like this one. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. So then I have to kind of do this in a weird way, you guys. I don't know if I'm the only one who builds like this, but I have to kind of structure it. I'm going to do the front door first so I know where that's going to be, or at least hopefully where that's going to be, because it could change. What doors did I use all in these other places? Okay, this one has a similar door to that, so that's not bad. Let's just go with that. And then what is the outside of the thing gonna be? Is it gonna be blue as well, or should we go with a white? I kind of wouldn't mind just a really soft baby blue like this, but we do have a very similar house over on this side right here. It looks white, but it is blue. And then the BFF house ended up being kind of a navy color. So we do have two blue houses. I really feel like I should make myself do something different. But I feel like pink is a little too cutesy. We could do yellow. It's just not my favorite color to build with. I wonder if we have a nicer horse ranch yellow. Oh, that's not bad, you guys. It's actually kind of cute. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna stick with it right there. I feel like in the kind of rustic spaces, it kind of has this blue color that kind of matches our interior. So let's just start out there. So then when you come in, we want that espresso bar. I nearly said espresso. We want the espresso bar to be pretty close to the front of the build so that when your Sims come in, they're like right where they need to be. I don't really like any of this right now. I don't like any of the decisions I've made except for the flooring. That's the only thing that's not bothering me, but we can change it as we get along. I feel like I'm a really slow builder, and so if I get everything just right, then it's going to take me a really long time. So my goal is to just do it, and then we'll fix it later, okay? I know it doesn't look good right now. I know. Oh, I can't even figure out where I want the espresso bar. I feel like that's the simplest thing to figure out, and I can't figure it out. Okay. We do need maybe a few bump outs, so we could add one right there. We're also going to need restrooms as well for this build. I feel like, could we? No, that's maybe too small. I was kind of thinking that they could be over here. Maybe we'll pull it back a little bit. And I don't know, because I was going to use the stalls from high school years, but they're so big that I don't know, you guys, I'm already stressing it. This is why I haven't been building lately, because it just stresses me out. Okay, I feel like that's a start. Let me try to roof it. It's not good. I don't feel good about it right now. I'm thinking that we go with one of these. We're gonna bring that down a little bit. It's a little tall. And then we can also use that same one over here. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like that at all. I don't know what's happening. Why do I hate this already? But I do. Okay, maybe this needs to be a little bit taller, like that. Let's see, could we shrink the bathrooms? Maybe we're only gonna get one bathroom stall. I definitely am not vibing with this yellow wallpaper though. I think I'm gonna try to find a different one. I don't mind going with yellow, but I just don't like that one. Oh, I do like this one though. This is base game. I don't hate this. This is not bad. It kind of looks white, but I think we can make that work, you guys. We also need to match this roofing, and every single time I do this, I forget which one I used, so I gotta figure that out again. I think that I finally figured out that it was the blue one. So okay, see, that looks better already. That's not bad. I think that's right. We'll add some roof trim. And then we also have these little, I'm not sure what they're called, awnings. We have these from the for rent pack, which I think would actually look cute, and we could add in a little bit of blue. I don't like this door. I think I'm probably gonna have to change that. And we also need a little bit of railing to go, oh, not that. We need a little bit of railing to go around the front porch for safety. What about these little cats and dogs doors? I kind of like that. It looks residential. I don't know. Let's swap. No cats and dogs. Let's go with this for now, and I may change it. I literally cannot make a decision today. I'm probably going to end up using base game windows because, like I said, I do want it to match the rest of the neighborhood, and all of those houses use base game windows, of course, because this is a base game world. But I do want to get a really nice long window for back here behind the cafe bar, espresso bar. I nearly called it a barista bar. I don't know where my brain is today. We could do this one. I kind of like that one. I don't know how it would look on the inside. Maybe it needs to be lowered just a little bit. But we could put like flowers and stuff there and kind of decorate that area. Very cute. But there we go. That's not bad. Kind of pull it down a little bit, and then we need a little window to go up here, or we could do the wall vents. Here it is, right here. Okay, there we go. Back of the house, done. I mean, it still needs landscaping, but it's mostly done. Then we do need a little cutesy one right there too, because I might put a little table and chairs right there. So you want to have a view. You want to be able to look out at the canal. Is that, I don't know what that is, but the water. And also into this person's yard, which might be a little bit awkward, but I'm not going to worry about that. That's not my problem. And then I want this little square window. I want that right there. I probably will just copy this window beside the door. I feel like the porch might be a little bit weird. I feel like I either need to commit and go all the way over, which I don't like, or I need to pull it back in like that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, rocking chair. We could do this light blue, but I feel like you can barely tell that's blue, which I guess is kind of on theme with the rest of the lot. Let's just do that. That's actually kind of cute. It looks like we got 3 rugs with that pack. We have the flower, the frog, and then this one has a bunch of different colorful swatches. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see myself using the frog that often, but I don't really mind this flower. I think it's cute. I can see myself using that a lot, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Then we need a welcome rug as well. Oh, we can use this little cats and dogs one. That's cute. It's yellow. I think I'm gonna have to size it up. It's a little small, but there we go. Now it fits perfectly, you guys. And then this little sign from the get-together pack. I mean, obviously this was kind of made to be a signage for a cafe, but I definitely want to put that out there so that you wouldn't think this was just somebody's home. And then we could grab some of these potted plants as well. So colorful and bright and fun. I think the front porch is done, except we need a little bit of lighting. Oh, look at, oh my gosh, we got these string lights too. We'll try to find somewhere to put those. Those are really cute. We have this one. Oh, I don't know if it's too much kind of right here on the exterior of the build, but I think I'm just gonna full send this with the backyard stuff pack. Hopefully that's what it's called. I think I'm just gonna use it, you guys. They're really cute, these little string lights. But I think that the front porch area is done. So like I said, I am gonna go into the interior now. Actually, I've kind of done messed this up because I said I was gonna do the interior first so that I would have enough room, and then I did my usual and decorated the exterior, and now here we are. But that's fine. Let's just go inside now. We need to pick out some new wallpaper because I don't actually like this wallpaper. I still wouldn't mind doing a blue. I don't know. I just feel like this one looks a little bit fancier than the outside of the place. Maybe we could just do a simple blue like that. I think that I'm gonna do the bathroom next. I feel like that would be easy to kind of get that out of the way. So maybe we just do one of these simple base game doors that they look like they were already in the house. This would have been a very small house originally. We'll just pretend like they knocked out a few walls to make room for the cafe because otherwise this would have been like a studio style house, which there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so for the toilet situation, I can use one of these stalls, these bathroom stalls from high school years, but it's so big that it's gonna mess with my window situation, which I don't like. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that. And then recently I saw Towny Sim Builds do this on one of his builds, and I absolutely love this, but he actually ended up using half walls to make some makeshift bathroom stalls. So I think I'm going to use his ideal, but it's not my ideal. I don't want to try to take credit for it at all, but I just think it's absolutely genius because they do kind of look like bathroom stalls with the little half walls. It's just perfect. And we just got to add a few little doors as well and some wallpaper, and we should be doing pretty good, you guys. I might have to add some extra lights because it's getting a little bit dark in here now. Look at that though. That's so genius, you guys. I just absolutely love that ideal so much. I had never seen anyone else do that before, but I love the way it looks. It does still kind of mess with my window just a little bit, but we'll put some curtains up and then I don't think we'll notice it anymore. I'm not going to be able to get a shower in here, which kind of makes me sad. I do really like to include a shower when I can in community lots because it's just really helpful for rags to riches and that kind of stuff, but I am not going to have enough space. I know this isn't really realistic for like a community lot, but I'm still going to put some of these little medicine cabinets back behind the toilet just for decoration. Does that look good, or should I do like posters instead? I don't know. That does look weird. I could use one of these talking toilets and it would give me some decoration behind the toilet. Oh, I feel like it does look weird though. It looks very modern and there's not like a decent white swatch. Look at that though. That's very colorful. I don't love that. I don't think I can do it. You guys, I want to, but I don't think I can do it. I gotta figure out something else to go back there though, because it just bugs me that there's nothing back there. Sometimes I have before used like these get together posters, but we need a color that matches. This one wouldn't be so bad. Like this one from high school years, if it wasn't for the calendar, it would kind of look like people have just put random stuff up on the walls. You know, they've kind of just tacked up their business posters and stuff like that. And then I don't know, we could use this one as well. I feel like this is a weird detail to worry about, but there we go. The toilet stalls are done. Let's go do the sink area and then we're good, you guys. I'm gonna get out of this bathroom before I overthink all of it. We need some cute little bluish counters, but I don't know if I want to commit all the way to some of these. Like that's very bright. I don't like that. Oh man, I didn't know we had this navy swatch of the for rent cabinets. That would have looked good in the BFF house. Let's just do white. And then for the mirrors, I'm kind of thinking that we could go with these high school years mirrors as well, because they kind of have stickers put up on them, or we could at least do one of them. Like maybe people come in here and they stick their stickers on it. You guys know how public restrooms are. Sometimes they're not in great shape. I think that the bathroom is done. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. It's functional. It's not super decorated, but I think I'm happy with it. So let's move out here and figure out what I'm gonna do out here. I'm thinking that we could put some of these countertops. We could kind of put them back here for, you know, the little employee area, but then I am gonna have to kind of move it. Oh, would that give your Sims enough space? I think it would. We'll play test it. I feel like maybe a barista could squeeze back there. There would definitely only be room for one. And then I need another plant. What do I have over here? Oh, we have artwork over here. Oh, you guys. Okay, we'll find a place for that. Let me start grabbing this stuff that I need. As far as plants go, we're really only left with this one. We also, I forgot about this. Okay, we also have some wall decals. We have these little flower wall decals. But once again, with the frog, I just don't think it's my cup of tea. I think I'm gonna get rid of that, but let's just bring this stuff inside. I feel like we could possibly put this little plant right here in the corner. I think I'm actually gonna swap the lemons out for this little cake plate thing. We'll have that little decoration, and then we'll put the lemons kind of more in front, but it keeps snapping. Stop it. There we go. All right, so I feel like that looks okay. But we also need to make a little entranceway, I guess. I'm just gonna keep using this same cats and dogs rug over and over again because why not? It's working. Then I think I want one more sign on the inside of the lot, but there's one in particular that I want and I don't know if I can find it. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Here it is. I think this is it. I'm not even sure now at this point, but I feel like that's it. Let me turn debug back off because I feel like that menu is just a mess right now. But I kind of like this one. I don't know. Obviously, actually, that's not got anything to do with a cafe, does it? Look at that. It's got like meat on it and fish. Okay, bad decision. Let's just grab another one similar to this one. I kind of don't want the same one, but we could do this one from Horse Ranch, Growing Together. It's from Growing Together. We could do that. They have like a little colorful swatch as well with this yellow and pink. Maybe I should kind of put it right here. And then we have this little trash can, but I think I'm getting dangerously close to affecting functionality at this point. I'm going to try to kind of put it right here. I don't like that swatch. I got to pick a different one. Maybe that one. That one's cute. All right. Then I still need somewhere to put our little artwork pieces that I didn't realize we had. So I think I'm going to put them right here. I feel like this is the biggest wall that we have left. These are just so cute, you guys. I like this one or this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think we could use a bigger trash can than this little one from high school years. I don't feel like that's big enough. So we could put one of these. Oh, actually we should do one of these. We should do the one that came with Get Together. Man, I can't figure out how to fit my coat rack in here. Now it's messed up my plans. There, we'll just put it there. I'm gonna throw in an umbrella rack as well, just for fun. I also kind of wish I had something to go right here, but I don't know what would fit in, what would make sense. Do we have like a little chair we could grab? Like if you were waiting for someone who had went into the bathroom. I'm trying desperately to make all my interior design choices work. You would have to sit by the trash can. You know what? No, I don't like that. Maybe, I wonder if we could put like a bookcase or something, just something really small that would fit in that space. What about a guitar? It's weird. I know it's weird, but I'm gonna put a guitar there. I did say this when I was doing my shorts of Oasis Springs, of rebuilding Oasis Springs, which I'm gonna start back, but I think I'm gonna do them as long form videos if you guys are curious. I just really want, with the community lots, I want there to be a lot of options for activities as much as I can put in here, because otherwise it's a little bit stale when you come to community lots and there's nothing to do. So we'll just put a guitar right there. It's a weird place, but it works. It's fine. And we'll do some little aprons for the barista. I need some curtains back here as well. I don't feel like I'm gonna have a lot of good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with this base game white one that we used in the bathroom. I think I'm gonna have to use that in here as well. And it's snapping weird. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. Why is this bread basket? What? Oh, this isn't a bread basket. This is a stereo, isn't it? This is the stereo. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't believe I thought that was a bread basket at this point, but we'll put that right, I don't know, where should we put it? We could kind of put it right here. There's our little music. Okay, not a bread box. And then I need some more plants as well. I've actually changed my mind though about putting plants back here because it's too difficult and I don't want to do that. So we're not doing that. Change of plans. All right, guys. I think that the actual cafe barista area is looking decent. I think it's looking okay. It's not exactly what I expected it to look like in the end, but I feel like, you know, we can go with it. We actually could grab this same artwork on this wall and we could put it over here with that different swatch that I like. And yeah, I think we're done with that, you guys. I feel like I kind of was stressing that the whole time, but hopefully it'll be functional. I will play test it. I think it'll be fine, but we'll check and make sure. For the interior of the build, I'm not going to use the furniture and stuff from the backyard pack that we've been using. I don't want to use that on the interior. We're going to use it in the exterior in just a minute. But these are the tables I have, okay? These two over here are from high school years. This one I think is base game table. It's a little brighter than maybe the rest of the place, so I feel like it's out. I feel like we gotta ditch that one. And then for the chairs, I really actually wanted to use this one, but it doesn't match the build at all, so I gotta get rid of that, which pretty much leaves me these options. I was thinking the yellow would go with that table. Oh, this chair doesn't clip onto this one. I think this is like a bar stool table, so hold on, let me find some bar stools. We have, okay, so we have this one. I kind of like that one, you guys. Let me think, which one do I like the best? I feel like this yellow is so bright that I think I'm gonna go with these. And then I feel like we could get one more table right over here maybe. All right, I think we're done. That's not a whole lot of tables. You basically have 2 tables to choose from. On the inside, we were gonna put more on the exterior. But I kind of wish I could come up with a different activity besides just the guitar to put in here as well. I think most of it's gonna have to go outside though, you guys. We're kind of out of space. We could possibly add in a microphone in here. It would have to be over by the little barista bar. We would have to put it right here, which looks a bit weird. It would give your sim the option of something to do though, which I like that. You know, your sims could come here, they could practice their comedy. I always like to put a bar stool there to where, you know how like when you see comedians, they have a little stool and they have their little drink on their stool. I don't want to bother putting a drink on there or anything like that, but I just feel like with the microphone, it's a good decoration to have a little stool back there. So I think the interior is done, you guys. It's kind of simple, but I think it's done. I think we're ready to move on to the exterior now. And I need to pick out some sidewalk. And I think everybody in this neighborhood used the same sidewalk. So I need to find that. Ugh, it doesn't fit the vibe though. I don't like it. Actually, I'm gonna delete that. We might use terrain paint or something instead. But I also need to a landscape around this really quickly. It's saying that I have new stuff in these categories. Oh wait, here it is. Here's what I have. A wild gumdrop. Okay, I don't love this. It's not my favorite plant, but we could use it just for the sake of saying we used it once. And then when it comes to the rest of the landscaping, everybody had kind of similar landscaping as far as these flowers and like this palm plant. There was a few plants that were kind of in every single house, so I'm gonna try to use those, like these flowers as well, but I gotta find them first. Oh, that was easy. Okay, there they are. They kind of match the gumdrop. I might actually leave those off this time because well, I don't know, they kind of look like the gumdrop. And then we also have this little thing that came with the pack as well. I feel like, is that all? I feel like I still have stuff lit up. We got a little froggy fountain. Why didn't I see all this stuff the other day? I tried to pull out everything from the pack and I didn't see this. I feel like we need some yellow to kind of balance everything out, because right now I feel like I have a lot of pink options. So I'm gonna throw in this little yellow plant from the romantic garden pack as well to try to balance everything out. Maybe we need another one kind of right here. All right, so you guys see what I'm going for. This is my pretty typical landscaping. I don't know where to fit this guy in yet, so I'm just not gonna worry about that. We might end up deleting that. We could put the little frog right here. Does he have to be attached to water? He's probably supposed to, but I'm gonna put him right there anyway. All right, here we are. And I will still have to do a little bit more landscaping kind of all the way around and stuff to finish it off, but the actual cafe is done at this point. It's good. I do have to add some terrain paint and stuff like that. Oh, that's too much. I never did figure out what to do with this guy, so I'm gonna delete that, and I might delete that rug, but I'm gonna give it just a minute. We also have a bunch of like stuff that we can put out in the landscaping as well and in the yard area. I need to put this wind chime up as well. I wanted to use one of these. I think we'll just put it kind of over here because I'm kind of out of space. And then I'll have to delete this one because this was a hangy one. And then we have these little decals as well that are super cutesy. A little butterfly and a flower. I'm going to try not to overuse them, but I am going to kind of sprinkle them in a few places. Oh, they're lights as well. Oh, that's so cool. All right, I feel like that's pretty good. I do want to put this little birdhouse somewhere too. What colors are we going to go with? We have this pink and yellow. That is adorable. We can kind of put it right here. I love that so much. The little lantern, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. But there we go, you guys. The first part is complete. Now we just have to decorate the exterior. And I think the exterior will go a little bit quicker. But the first thing that I want to do out here is I want to grab that little sign from Brindleton Bay from Cats and Dogs. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to get rid of the debug at this point. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. This one right here. I do feel like even though we have this little cafe sign, I feel like we need to make it clear that this is a community lot situation. So should we kind of put it right here or back here? Also, I was gonna put in some fencing. Should I do that? I should do that now, actually. Then if we do the fencing, then we could go on and kind of put that right there. But then we need to put stuff on it. Where do you get those little decals? Are they under the painting stuff? Here we go. Cup of Joe. Oh, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit on the sign. I need something to go on my little sign. Why are they so small? These decals are ridiculously small. Look, they don't even fit the sign. Okay, that's not actually gonna work out. I really did want that one, but we'll just grab something like this one so that people know it's a community lot. They don't know what kind of community lot, but they'll know it is one. So there you go. And then I think we just need like one more little tree just to finish off this area. And I think we're good, but I could add a little bit of a flower arranging table over here and maybe some little planters. And that would give your Sims an activity and you could come here and do your flower arranging instead of actually having to buy the table. I've never actually done that skill. I've never went through it before. I need to. I think it's supposed to make pretty good money, isn't it? I feel like it is. Some of the better flowers make good money maybe. And there we go. That part is done. Now we need to move on to everything else. I'm gonna go on and start placing the little tables around at this point. I feel like it's time, but let's pick out our swatches. We have blue. We're going with blue, yellow, pink, like basically just pastel. I feel like this one. And then this one, I don't know. I can't see. The lighting is bad. Let me change it. There we go. That's so much better. Should we could alternate them. We could do this table with this one. I don't really like the different tables though, because this one's blue and this one's brown. So I think I'm just gonna go with this one overall. And I lost the chair. Okay, there it is. Never mind. Wow, this table's massive. Is that right? Does that look right? Yeah, I guess it does. Okay, I'm not putting chairs all the way around it because I feel like that's too much. But ugh, I don't like it. Actually, I don't like it at all. That's so much though. Every single one of those chairs being around it at the same time. That's a lot. I mean, we don't need all that. I think I'm just gonna do 4, and then if you guys get this off the gallery and you want to change it, feel free. But I just feel like that's too many chairs. Is this a dining table as well? I think it is. So we can alternate between the umbrella ones and we can use this one. I'll put all the chairs around that one. For some reason, this one doesn't bug me. And then we have this massive centerpiece, which I'm gonna size down just a little bit because it feels really big. All right, so we got our tables figured out. I'm gonna use this stuff somewhere, and then I don't really know for sure. I want to use this stuff as well. We have like this drink tray. I love the little candle. I mean, this is adorable, but I don't think we're going to need the accent table. Even if we do use this stuff, we're not going to use that accent table. And I'm kind of giving up on the lantern. I'm just going to keep moving it out of my way until I figure out what I'm going to do with it. But I guess that the landscaping should kind of come around here to kind of close off this space because I didn't put my fence down before I started building, so now it looks a bit weird. But I feel like that's a pretty easy fix. We can just put some more plants around here, kind of curve them around and pretend like that was the plan all along. And then I do think this area, like these corners, I think they need a little bit of landscaping too. I feel like it would just finish the space off better. Now I guess I just need to arrange the dining tables. I probably am gonna get rid of this rug. I don't know what else to do with it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna delete the rug. Well, I'm not ready yet. I'm gonna hold it out for just a little while longer, but I'm probably gonna delete it. Then we have our little dining tables. I just kind of gotta sprinkle them around and get them all set up. I'm thinking that like right here, we could possibly just do this little sitting area. These little love seats that we got with the pack. I gotta change the swatches of this stuff. I just realized I haven't done that yet. I don't know, I kind of like it. We have this little drink tray here and we'll put the little candle there as well. Oh, I should have put the rug under there. I just deleted it. I should have known as soon as I deleted it. That's when I would want it. We could kind of put it under this area. Maybe I should use a different rug. Do I even like this rug? We could do this one, I guess. It's still really bright, but it's nice. I think I need to change the color of this though. And yeah, there we go, you guys. That's a cute little area. And then I feel like one more umbrella table should finish off the seating part of this cafe. We should be good to go. I think I have met all the requirements, so that's wonderful. But now we got to add some more terrain paint, and I'd like to add a few more activities. We have the flower arranging table. We have some gardening that you could do, a guitar inside, a microphone inside, of course, the cafe stuff. I gotta come up with some other stuff that we can put down though, and then I think we'll be done. I don't know about this terrain paint. Like, it's just not making me super happy, but I don't really see any kind of different one that I really want to use. I feel like I should use something different because this feels very messy. I guess we could just go full stone like this one. Yeah, I actually might like this a little bit better. I usually really like this terrain paint, the first one that I was using, the one I'm covering up. I usually really like it, but for some reason, once I got everything covered in it, it just kind of felt weird. I think we're done other than looking at the activities. Let's take a look at what we can put out here. I feel like the woodworking table, we could get one of those out here for sure. I could put a chess table out here too. I could squeeze a little chess table in over here. I could also put some of these little meditation stools around. I mean, I know that it's kind of weird. Like, it's not stuff that you would think that you would see at a cafe. It's probably not realistic, but it's nice to have options when you're playing. At least I feel like it is. We can also get one of these telescopes in somewhere, probably maybe right here. These are always tricky as far as functionality, in my opinion, so we'll have to play test that. And then the woodworking table, we could probably squeeze over here. I feel like that might be enough. I mean, that's several options of different activities that your Sims could do here. We don't have a shower, which makes me a bit sad, but I didn't have room for it. But there you go, you guys. I think our Willow Creek cafe is done. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to end up being, but I do think it fits in with the neighborhood. You guys can let me know what you think. I think it's really cute, and I will play test it and hopefully get it up on the gallery soon. I don't know when, because I'm really bad at procrastinating about that. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon with another video. But that's all for today, so bye guys.